Hello everyone, I'm Plays Games and this is episode 23 of our EVE Online Let's Play series. In the previous episode, I just did a quick recap of some other combat sites which you hadn't previously seen me run. And whilst I was showing you that, I was off grinding even more ISK. And our wallet is now up to 57.3, and that's after I spent another 40 buying another new Omen, fitted out to running Abyssal Space. Now, Abyssal Space is very different from normal player versus environment. This is the fit I've made, which is specifically tailored to it. It's very close to a fit that I use on my main character, but my main character has maximum skill, so obviously the fit is much more effective. But we'll simulate it and we'll take you through it. High slots are 5 of the largest pulse we can fit. And with multi-frequency and only 4 drones, we're doing 268 DPS out to a range of about 12 kilometers. That's our maximum DPS. With the radio, we reach out to about 27 kilometers and we do 134. Mid slots, there's an afterburner, so we can go 630 meters a second. There's a webifier to slow down the enemies so we can hit them with our pulse lasers. This is both because enemies in the abyss tend to be quite fast and you need to slow them down to be able to hit them. And the slower ones, if they're slowed down, they'll take maximum damage from our guns, because time is a factor. Because remember, these things are timed. Tech 2 medium cap battery to give the capacitor a bit more time to survive. Low slots, 2 Tech 2 heatsinks for more damage and rate of fire. 2 compact multispectrum energized membranes to bump up the resistances as good as we can without using any more capacitor. There's 1 enduring armor repairer, which repairs our armor, and this, which we haven't seen before, is an ancillary armor repairer. This uses nanite repair paste as ammunition, and without that, it actually does less than a normal armor repairer. When it's loaded with nanite repair paste, it gets triple its regular amount. So it says 621 per 10 seconds instead of 317 like the other one. Now the ammo, even though it says it holds 32, you do only get 8 cycles before it eats it all through. So the thing you have to remember with ancillaries is always to use them overheated. So each of your 8 reps gets the maximum possible. So this is 683 hit points per 8.7 seconds. Now this ancillary armor repairer is only there for emergencies if this one and our speed is not good enough to keep us alive. So that is why that is there, only for emergencies. Rigs and EM armor reinforcer. So why did I do that when EM was already high? No, it's because the kind of abyssal space we want to be fighting is one which has a weather effect which reduces EM resistance both of us and of our enemies, which is great because it means if we have ours put up even higher, when it gets reduced it will still be pretty good, and when theirs is reduced it makes them more susceptible to our laser weapons. So an ancillary current router 1, which we needed, otherwise we'd be over power grid, mainly because of the big guns and the cap battery and 2 armor repairers, and a capacitor control circuit 1 just to give us even more capacitor. Cam electrical, if we show info on the filament, you just buy these off market and you find them as loot inside the abyss. As it says here, I've just highlighted it. The electrical ones reduce EM resistance but enhance ship capacitor recharge. This is very good for us. So it means that even though our capacitor is saying it only lasts a couple of minutes, it's stable with just the guns and the web. It lasts 3 minutes with the guns and the web and one of the armor repairers. 2 minutes. You know, it's not terrible, but it'll be even better in the electrical. As it says, you have 20 minutes to complete all 3 rooms of the site and escape before you die. And when you die, it is your pod as well, so you lose any implants you have. Abyssals run from tier 0 to tier 6, so there are 7 different difficulties. We will be starting at difficulty 1. Basically, to run 4, 5s or 6s, you start needing implants to enhance your already very expensive fit. And I've seen ships that are worth 4 or 5 billion-isk, plus stupidly expensive implants, but you need that to survive and to be able to run them. Because we're only doing level 1, and we don't really need implants, I've found this lovely player station, which is offering cloning service. And I've installed a clone here, and it's only going to cost us 10,000 ISK in this station to transfer clones. If we were going to do that in an NPC station, it would cost us 900,000, and we would have a 24-hour cooldown before we could jump back to our training clone. Because this is a player station, there is no cooldown at all as long as we jump between bodies within the station. If I was to jump remotely, I would still incur that timer. So to change clones, you go up to character sheet, character, in the jump clones tab. Yeah, clone located in this station and no implants installed, so we'll jump to that. Okay, so the clone in the station is now the one we've just left, the one with our +3 implants, which means our training speed has gone down, but that's only for the duration of today's tasks. Open the ship and item hangers back up. Grab our abyssal ship. Make sure only to take what you need, so the ammo, maybe some reloads for the ancillary armor repairer. Now nanites also have a secondary use, because if you saw in the last video we had to overheat a little bit and it generated heat damage. We repaired that at a player station, but obviously when you're in the abyss you can't warp out and fix up. So to repair heat damage, you just right click the module in space, and as long as you've got some nanite repair paste in the cargo hold, it'll use a bit of it to repair the module. That's another good reason for carrying spares of this. We've got 1 filament, ammo, the 3 different ammo types, plus some nanite repairs and an empty head. I also went to the Liberty, making a safe spot.
Warp drive active.
In the higher tier ones, when you come out of them, you have a suspect timer on you, which means anyone can kill you. And just in case we ever get that good, it's good to have a bookmark in the middle of nowhere that you can run your sights and no one will be able to easily find you. They can still probe them down, but it's pretty difficult for them to do so. Okay, we're here. Brace yourselves everyone, we're going in. Use cam electrical filament. Choose to take 1 cruiser, 2 destroyers or 3 frigates in fleet mode. We're obviously 1 cruiser. Okay, we're in. Let's get after these guys. Want radio, want to be able to hit them straight away. Damavix, striking Damavix are just pure DPS. Okay, they've come right up close. Gonna have to keep them at range. Refit to multi-freak. Spit the drones out. And get them killing them. All of them on the same one, please, boys. I won't turn the armor repairer on until we need it. Damavix are Triglavians, and their weapons ramp up in damage over time. So it's not good to be under their fire for a long time. I really want to put the orbit on about 8.5 just to make sure we're still in web range when we're orbiting. See, this one here is remote repairing as pal, because all Triglavians do that as well, just to make it fun. Okay, 2 down. They don't leave any wrecks behind, so there's none of that. Grab him with a web, got him. If it range, I'll just leave that as it is. These bioadaptive catches and the extraction subnodes, that's where the loot in these sites comes from. Oh, all bad guys dead. That opens the gate to the next room. But I'm not going there just yet. I'm going to try and get some of this loot. The bioadaptive cache is like the main loot in each room. That's always close to the out gate. And the drones to kill that. I did theory craft another fit which had a micro warp drive to let us go even faster. If we think this is too slow, then I can refit for that. What I did there is I took out this capacitor control circuit, added a second ancillary current router, and that let us fit a micro warp drive. Obviously means much less capacitor, A, because we're losing some from the rig, and B, because micro warp drives reduce your total capacitor anyway. Abyssal Deadspace is cool looking. Some of the best looking environments in the game. Up here, this red timer shows us how long we have to get out. What I typically do is try and loot everything in the first room, ignore the loot in the second room, and then try and loot the third room. Because you never know what the spawns are that you're going to find in each room. This loot gathering would have gone quicker. The micro warp drive. All this stuff is used to build things that you find in here. Find all kinds of blueprints for Triglavian weapons and ammunition and ships. And these are used to build these things. Then we'll just head back here, loot this. So far, just under 600,000. We've used about a quarter of our time so far. We just overload the afterburner just for a cycle or two. Just to get us to that cache a little bit faster. You can't repair heat damage when it's still running. That's fine. 28% damage is fine. Grab that, cool. So that, we got another filament. Gamma. Now what's gamma? Reduces explosive resistance and enhances shield substrate. That'd be good for Minmatar because they have high explosive and usually shields. Not much use to us though, because our explosive's pretty pure anyway. And Triglavians tend to do all 4 damage types equally and a lot of it. Okay, room 2. What have we got in here? Lucid Escort. 3 Lucid Escorts, okay, that's not awful. Again, these are all just DPS guys. Go drones, go. Again, just manually piloting, you never want to directly approach things. Grab him with the web, change the multi-frequency, open up, and orbit. Here they are. They do all 4 damage types. and the resistances are the same. And as we know, their EM will be taken more because of the weather in this pocket. Second one down. How fast they approached. Thanks, holding steady, we're hitting them pretty well. These guys have no shield, it's just armour and structure. Down he goes. Right, let's get to the cache. These towers can sometimes be beneficial or bad. Going from this. This increases tracking capabilities to anything within that area of effect. Some of them do area of effect damage, which can kill your drones, or if you're a missile ship, it can kill your missiles, so you can't actually damage anything. That's when you have a really bad time. A second rune done. Over halfway, which is about correct. You never know what you can find in any of the rooms. It could be a battleship. And yes, you do find battleships even in Tech 1s. Grab this. Yeah. And then just... Actually... Oh. Slowly approach that. You have to burn it off. Repair. And the repair process isn't quick, but it is constant. It was 28, it's now down to 22, 21, 20. Whilst it's repairing, it can't be turned on, so you can cancel the repair and it will remember how much it's repaired. That's probably enough of that. This shit cost about 43 million in total in the Amar Trade Hub station. Just a single cruiser. How evil is he? Let's find out. Ah, see, this is a relatively new thing. Is that you can find pirates in here, and this is a Sancha. True power of Sansa's nation, bad guy. And he is pretty quick. Right, drones, get on him. I have to. I don't want to approach directly, but I do want to approach at quite a tight angle. That had to be overloaded. Give it one pulse. Hit auto repeat off. Whoa. This guy is putting the smackdown. Change to... Oh, I want it standard. Damn it. Standard. Yeah, it's quite a challenge. Uh-oh, here we go. Now he's neuting us as well. Our cap's going to start going down. Finally got him within multi-frequency range. God, what a nightmare. Phew. That was not easy. How long have we got? 7 minutes? I reckon we can go for the closest one. If the drones are in range, good. Told you, you never knew what you were going to find in each room. That was pretty hairy for a moment. Until we managed to close the range and get his tracking down, he was giving us some real trouble. This cloud will also have some sort of status effect. I can't remember what that one does. They all have status effects. Right, let's open that, shoot that. 6.5. Well, I haven't got enough time to get that one. We have got enough time to get these ones. Right, we don't need the armor repairer anymore. And for a few seconds there, thought we were going to die. And that is why we brought this and overloaded it. Could have just overheated the rack actually and had this one running overheated as well, but then that generates double the heat. Luckily we have 6 things in the low rack, so that will take quite a while to burn through all of them. Right, grab that, grab this. You have this crosshatch pattern, that's the edge of the pocket that you're in. If you cross that, you take area of effect damage till you come back in. So be wary of that as well. And just full range and kite forever, you are locked in a bubble. So, loot room 1, blaze through room 2, loot number 3 room. That's my tried and tested formula for the Abyss. If you have a micro warp drive, you might have time to loot all 3 rooms, but I don't think our skills and fit are good enough to let us play with a micro warp drive just yet. And some people bring in a mobile tractor unit and use long range weapons or long drone control range to farm all these in every room and then just pick up the mobile tractor on their way out. But again, I don't think we're good enough for that. Let's go. Time says 3 minutes. 3 minutes to cover 9 kilometers. Yes, I think we're good. Dark as well. Reduces weapon range but enhances shot velocity. No thanks. No thanks. Good for drone ships because they don't really care. We're back in normal space. Hooray! That's our decaying abyssal trace, and this is what people can scan down. One dock up, take our loot out, and try another site. Hopefully we won't see another Sancha cruiser in here. They're all filaments decayed already, they don't last very long at all. Use cam electrical filament, yes please, let's go. I think standard ammo got much use. Either long range for the loot or close range for the bad guys. What will we find? Oh, I can see one. Just, oh god. The battle cruiser, of course it is. But luckily he's half dead already. Not from anything I've done, that's just how he comes. again, this is a Triglavian thing, this is a Triglavian battlecruiser, so his damage is going to ramp up over time. Wanted shield booster. Oh, well, this orange cloud is good for shield people apparently. Wow. Bonus to duration. And this on preemptively. Change to standard. His weapon just a constant beam, and this will very quickly ramp up. We're only just able to keep up with him. He's a fast boy. Gonna give us one pulse of that because he's hitting us quite bad. Yeah. And this will just go shwing. And that is the power of this module. Let's get it close. He's hitting us again. Give us another pulse. To second guess whether I want a micro warp drive or not. If he keeps running away too far, he'll drag us out of the bubble, and that'll be bad times for everyone. Mostly me. It'll ruin your viewing experience as well. Right, come on. Come on. Got him in the web. There you'll go. Okay, cool. Ouch. Little bit of heat damage, not too bad. Let's repair it, because we might need it again in the next room. A nasty surprise for room 1. The worst thing I've seen in level 1s is a pair of Triglavian cruisers, and they were fully intact as well, called Vedmax. Two of them with their constantly increasing damage, they're absolutely horrific. Unless you've got top end DPS and manage to kill one of them quickly, then you're in trouble. What you can do is to get back out of their range, which resets their damage back to 0. Then that means that you're out of range as well, and again it's more time spent, and time's something we don't have. Yeah, you could kite them for a good 8 to 10 minutes, but then you run out of time and you die anyway. Again, we'll be looking at about a third of our time gone in this first room. I think these are just sold to Concord. So these are just like guaranteed. That's like the Triglavian version of the Overseer's personal effects. That's like your guaranteed payment. The price of all this stuff will change due to market forces. If they can manage to find some blueprints in here, that'd be good, because then we can just save this stuff up and build the ammo and sell the ammo directly. Remember to keep this fully reloaded and pre-overloaded when we need it. Just get one big whack. Hey, room 2. All the bad guys, head to the gate. Oh no. These are Edencom guys. And these guys have a chain lightning weapon, which does full damage to everything in range. And that means it will, if they're shooting at us, it will do splash damage to our drones and absolutely annihilate our drones. So we are going to be on our own for this one. Hopefully they come in nice and close. Come on. Come on, come in closer. Come in closer. Closer than that. Here comes the chain lightning. Okay, you're gonna come in closer, that's fine. Shoot him. Ouch. Yeah, I'll just show you. See that? Pow! Almost killed all our drones in one go. Unbelievably brutal. That was out of range. How did that happen? Get back here. Just take one of them down. Good. Excellent. So if you're in a drone ship and you find these guys, it's game over for you, my friend. Because you can do nothing about it. They'll just demolish your drones. And you'll be left just sitting here with no weapons, feeling sorry for yourself and wondering what to do with your life. What's this? Yep. That is one of the drone destroying towers. Anything within range of that, just mash up your drones. This is a kill all your drones, no regrets room. 2 chain lightning guys and this. Luckily the drones only took a little bit of damage. The shields automatically repair just like ours, and just their armour took a little bit of a beating. But because they're Imperial Navy, they've got a lot of hit points. Good, right, that's our only loot from this room. Yeah, got about half our time left. Just about the way I like to play it. But the Abyss has got considerably more challenging since the last time I was here. Last time I was in here, there was just the Triglavian guys and some drones. Now there's Edencom and Sancha Raiders and all kinds of evil stuff. Still good fun though, and it still looks amazing. Look at this. Beautiful. Agitated. I believe that's a level 2. Yeah, difficulty level 2, right. Well, I'm going to try this. Level 1s are damn near killed our brand new ship, so level 2s can wait until I've got Tech 2 weapons. And maybe a micro warp drive. Okay, let's see if we win or die in the final room. If you click get moving, uh-oh, what have we got here? Drones! Drone chips! Spearfisher. The different names do different things. I don't remember what these ones do. Turn the tank on. Send the drones out. The drones to shoot this guy. Yeah, they're coming nice and fast. Watch it. Holy freak. Web. Shoot. Orbit. Well, there's no point warp scrambling me, you idiot. I can't warp anywhere anyway. Bit of a logic fail from the NPC there. We're in abyssal space, there's nowhere to warp to. Well, if that's what they want to do, then happy for them to do it. Bottom webbed. Orbit 8.5. Might even want to make this orbit a little bit closer, you know. Go for 7.5. These guys seem to be handle these guys just fine. I'll send the drones to start killing the loot boxes. Save us a few seconds. Right, let's get this guy webbed. shoot him. On web. I could overheat the web to get a bit more range. Don't think I need to. It's you turning it off like an idiot. There we go. I'll just approach him. Lancer just means pure DPS. Hardly any resistance. Does all 4 damage types. Right, let's get after this node. Let's go. We've got 6 minutes. Well, we're not getting both nodes in this room because I think the other one's going to be... Where's the other one? Yeah, it's off in the other direction. We're not going to get that. And time management. Key. Loot the first room, skip second room, loot the third room. You watch the painful 1 minute reload time. That's another thing you want to set the auto reload off. If you're in a position and you've run out of reloads but you still need some kind of rep, you can't have this thing reloading for 60 seconds. You'd rather have some of its unbonused crappy rep repping you, because any rep is better than none. Grab this, get to the gate before we die. This one took a little bit longer because we couldn't use the drones to kill the 2 Stormbreakers. That's 2 for 2, we're still alive. Home again, safe and sound. Let's dock up. You can also find various skill books, usually Triglavian skill books in these sites. That's usually where you get most of your money. Okay, so let's see what we got out of that. This. But all this was the loot, worth about just under 5 million, and we did that in 30 odd minutes. Not too shabby. Again, the higher tier you do, the more rewards are, but the more deadly things are. I think next time I might get a 3rd Omen if I can make enough money doing other things. I might buy a 3rd Omen and try the micro warp drive one and see which one works best. If you enjoyed this quick look at the Abyssal Deadspace sites, leave this video a like. If you didn't like it, leave a dislike. Talk about it down in the comments. And take good care of yourselves, and I will see you very soon.